What you want?
What's up, YouTube? FatKings Phil coming at you for my week 33 update from vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And yes, this is the same shirt I've worn in the last two videos. I don't know why I keep picking this shirt for Tuesdays. I guess I'm in a charcoal gray mood on Tuesdays. So that's that. Go figure. All right, sorry for all the ums in the last video. Good Lord, almost shot myself watching that video. That was pretty rough. I just did it again. My brain was pretty pickled still last time, so I'll use that as my excuse. All right, let's get to the numbers and get with this. Here we go. Data surgery 332.8. This morning 230.0 exactly. So that's 4.4 pounds from last week. However, like I said last week, my artificial weight gain last week I knew was purely water. So I'm not surprised that it was 2 pounds last week and 2 pounds this week, or 2.2 each week if you really want to get technical. Which brings me to a total of 102.8 pounds. So we are safely in the 100-pound range, and that's great. So I am pretty happy about that. Let's see here. A couple of things. Ryan had his surgery. He's home. Everybody knows this by now. I mean, he looks like he didn't even have surgery. So it looks like he did it right and is taking good care of himself. And he's been posting videos. So congrats, brother. And welcome to the other side of the fence. Nicole and Jamie had their surgeries yesterday. And they're also known as Thelma and Louise Get Sleeved. So if you haven't watched them yet, they're kind of new. They're doing it together. I think they're both nurses. And they're doing it in the hospital, I think, where they work. So that's kind of wild. They're up in Denver. So that's kind of interesting to me, just being in Colorado. So check them out. Reach out to them. And if you need a link, I'll try and put one in my notes, but no promises. Let's see. The 220 competition. Let's talk about the 220 competition. So Gooch and Sarah were racing to 220, and I think Gooch reached out to me and said, "You should join us." I said, "Great, sure, I'll join you." I knew I would not beat them to 220, but I thought, hey, you know, nothing makes you run harder than when you know someone's chasing you. So I definitely was glad to be a part of that, but I am 10 pounds off from 220, and that's fine. I didn't think I was going to win that competition by a long shot. If there'd been money on it, I would have not joined the competition, but since it was just a fun little thing, you know, somebody's got to be the one chasing. So let's see here. I think I'll probably be 220, like maybe 6 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now. So I'm not too concerned with it. It'll happen. 220 is going to be really close to goal for me, which I think I've settled on 210 at this point. I just think 20 more pounds. I definitely can see 20 more pounds to lose on me. I think that will safely get me into the 34-inch waist and safely into large shirts. I'm wearing large shirts now. Large button-up shirts are fine. Actually, they're perfect. And 36-inch pants are perfect. The only thing I'm concerned with is going another 20 pounds as I might be between sizes then. Not quite the 34s. And maybe large shirts would be a little too big, but I can't imagine medium shirts. I just can't. I still buy XL t-shirts and I shrink them in the wash a little bit and they feel fine. I do have a couple large shirts I wear them. When I wear them, they're just like, they feel like skin tight around my shoulders and my chest. And it's just an unnerving feeling for me. Just coming from being big my whole life, skin tight clothes was never something you went after. It doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good actually. But I'm still struggling with it, the way it feels. It's messing with me a little bit. So that's that. Kirk put out a video this week that reminded us that our problems are not so bad, which I thought was good. It's good to remember that. I think that we all are gonna, obviously be focused on the issue at hand for us at the stage we're in. But it is good to remember back, that the things that I complain about now is something that somebody who's pre-op would kill for. So. They're not too worried about, oh no, what must it be like to be between 34-inch waist and 36-inch waist? It would be horrible. They're not thinking that. So that was a really good video, and I'm glad he made it. It was really good. The thumbs down bandit. The thumbs down bandit finally thumbs down one of my videos, or I finally noticed they had thumbs down one of my Tuesday videos. So thank you, thumbs down bandit. I was starting to feel like I wasn't doing a very good job or something. I don't know what's up with the thumbs downing on all the videos. I'm sure that there is a perfectly valid reason. But I guess I'm in good company. So I guess thank you. So we'll leave it at that. I don't know what else to say. Let's see here. I also have been noticing that I'm still, and I did this in the last video if you go back and watch. When I gave my current weight, I said 3, blah, blah, blah. And when I get on the treadmill, I still type 3 and then the other two numbers. So instead of saying 230 this morning, I would have put 330. I don't know why that is. And I'm still struggling with the fact that in my head, I'm still not where I'm at physically. And I'll tell you what really kind of baked my melon a little bit was the tank picture. For those of you that are on Facebook, I put up a picture I took the week before surgery in July. A week before surgery? Yeah, maybe 2 weeks before surgery in July. I took a picture with my father-in-law out at Fort Carson. They have a bunch of old tanks that they've restored and put out there in front of the fort. You can go take pictures in front of them and stuff. They're really cool. For a military buff like me, that's kind of like lawn porn. But so there's some neat stuff out there. And I took a picture in front of it, knowing full well that I wanted to take a picture again there 100 pounds later. So I took that picture this Saturday because I weighed in Saturday morning and I was back at 332. So we ran over there and took the picture, and then I photoshopped the two pictures together so that it looks like I'm standing, my daughter and I are standing next to my daughter and I. And I look at that picture and I never saw myself as that big. Like when I looked in the mirror, I didn't see that. On the flip side, I don't look in the mirror and see myself the way I am now either. So I made that picture my desktop on my work computer so that I can see what I looked like before and see what I look like now. I have to see it in a picture in order to understand it. So I'm trying to get that into my head that I am not, I obviously thought I was way smaller than I really was back when I started. And I'm not as big as I think I am still. If that makes any sense. So struggling with that a little bit. Still having some troubles. And that may be where that whole 3, starting off my weight with the 3 still comes in even all these months later. I haven't been in the 3s for a while. So I do have a visit with my surgeon tomorrow. I thought for sure they would cancel and that would be the last time I ever saw my surgeon, but they didn't cancel. So I am going tomorrow to catch up with him and kind of see where things are at. I'm be interested to see what he says. I kind of wish it had been before I made the video. So if it's anything groundbreaking, I'll make another short video, but I don't think it's going to be anything surprising. I think I can pretty much tell you exactly how that's going to go tomorrow. So that's good. What's going to happen is he's going to take $100 from me and then tell me that I've exceeded his expectations and that I'm probably good where I am and I should probably stop. And I'm going to say, no, I'm going to go until 210. I want to be well within the overweight range. I know that BMI is stupid, but I want to be within the BMI range of overweight so that I can still secure life insurance and all that stuff. I am in my 40s, 42. The shit's not cheap. It's really not cheap if they'll even accept you if you are obese or more. So overweight, I'm sure, still has some dollars attached to it, but probably not as bad. So I think I want to shoot for that. I can't apply again until October, so I've got till October really to get to wherever I'm going to get. I may go lower than 210, but I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. So that's kind of where I think things are going to land with the doc. Let's see what else. Anything else? I worked today. So both of my trainers, well, in my gym, we have multiple trainers for different classes. So both of the main trainers I work with went to a conference this weekend and learned all kinds of new torture techniques. I mean, workout techniques to try out on us. And so they've been pushing us pretty hard the last couple of days, but mainly today it was kickboxing. And that class is normally rough, but today it was really rough. I had to stop a couple times. I mean, it was just no joke. I way exceeded my my normal push. Matter of fact, after I get done with that workout, I felt horrible. I had a headache. I felt worn down. I did my calories. I had a negative 130 calories for the day at this point. And I've eaten everything except for my dinner at this point. So that workout was like a 600 calorie workout. It was pretty brutal. So, I mean, wow. I mean, but it was some really good stuff too. Don't get me wrong. I liked what we did. I'm just really, really fatigued from it. I mean, like bad fatigued. And I'm achy and I'm sore. So, got to push though. You got to push if you want to get to the next level. I've also been doing, in addition, and I got to do this tonight, I've been doing 100 push-ups a day challenge, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not that bad. I'm doing the first week from my knees to rebuild all the muscles there because I have lost some strength in my push-up. So I just wanted to do from the knees for the first week just to kind of warm all the muscles back up, get them going. I'm tempted to go to my toes today. I've been doing it, actually kind of cheated and started earlier last week or later in the week last week. So I do 100, I do 2 sets of 50 pretty much each night. And then I'm good. I might move to 5 sets of 20 from my toes because it's going to be tough to do 50 from my toes. It's a lot more. And I want to do that all the way from now until Tampa, since there's 4 weeks to Tampa from Thursday of last week or Thursday of this week. I have to look at the calendar. It just so happens I have one. Yes, it's actually this Thursday. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Yeah, 4 more Thursdays. So we'll be a full month. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just mainly doing it to strengthen up my chest a little more. Like I said, I've lost a lot of muscle. I feel at least strength. I don't know if I've lost muscle, but strength. I just don't feel it as strong, and I want to feel stronger there. No other reason than that. Other than that, everything's been going good as far as exercise is going. I'm kind of plateaued at a certain weight in my weight training class. I just can't really seem to push up the weight anymore, except for on the chest. I can do it on the chest because we're doing high reps. So I've added an extra 10 pounds this week, and that seemed to be okay. But since I'm doing the push-ups, it really didn't feel like much more. So we'll see how that goes. But biceps, triceps, still hurting. So that's where that's at. So I promised at 100 pounds I'd do another skin flick. I do need to do that. It won't be today. I'll probably do it over the weekend when I've got more time to do it. Like Saturday morning. Well, it won't be this Saturday morning. Maybe Sunday morning. I'm going skiing again Saturday. So I'm not expecting big weight loss next Tuesday. Primarily because I'll probably be swollen up and flush with water again by Tuesday next week. I could be wrong, but I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss going skiing and burning calories and doing something fun to make a weight on a scale. That's stupid. So the whole reason I did this was to do things. It's not about the number so much. The goal is inevitable. It's just a matter of time. So I got till July before I even hit a year. So I should be well in my goal by then. So no problem there. So, okay, that's it. I'm starting to ramble. I'm just getting stupid. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a good week. Hope everything's going well. Make sure you keep your videos coming. I appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing. Thank you for all the subscribers. It goes without saying, I try and watch everybody's videos that I can. I don't always comment. I watch a lot of them on my cell phone from work, and I do not want to respond on my cell phone. I normally listen to your videos, to be honest. I don't really watch them. I listen to them while I'm working, and I just can't respond on my keypad on my phone. My fingers these are not the thumbs you want for using little keyboards. So if I had keyboard access, if my laptop actually could get wireless connection at the office, I would do it and I'd comment, but it doesn't, and so don't. All right, guys, remember, it's good to be the king.